Hi, welcome back. Building with Zach here, and today we are going to be building a toilet with a mini septic tank on it. So here's what we're going to need. A pair of scissors, a shovel, a 5-foot piece of 1.5-inch piece pipe, 2 90-degree PVC elbows, 2 with a female end, 1 gate valve, 1.5-inch also, some silicone, some metal hangers. This is just a piece of container I found, and it'll be perfect for our septic tank. And then a milk jug, which will be good for our toilet. So let's get to it. Forgot to mention, we will be needing a drill, a tape measure, and a little piece of pipe. So let's get to it. I'm going to start by taking off my old toilet. So there we go. We will be saving the screws to put our next toilet on. So let's get to it. Okay, now we are going to cut the bottom of our milk jug off. Okay, so I'm going to start by taking out the existing pipe, and then I'm going to screw this into my board. There we go, there's one, and then here's two. Go. Now, next, we are going to measure a pipe down. Sorry, we're actually going to have a 90-degree pipe elbow right here. It's going to go over just enough so it can clear this over here. Then that's going to go up, make a P-trap. Then it's going to go down into my septic tank. So, let's get started. Okay, so I bought this metal hangers at a home improvement store, and I've never worked with it, so I'm just going to try to cut it with some wire cutters. Couldn't find my wire cutter, so I got these wire strippers, but it has a wire cutter at the end. So I'm going to cut it at about 9 inches. Oh, that was easier than I thought. Now I'll do the other side. Oh, okay, that was easy. And then we're going to make 4 of those. Okay, so here's my 4th one. Now we are going to install our 90-degree elbow onto our toilet, and then I'm going to secure it, and then I'll get back with you. Okay, so as I got back here, I noticed there's nothing to secure this on with. So I'm going to have to mount this right here so I can strap the straps to this. So here we go. I pre-drilled some holes so it's easy. So here we go. Second screw. And now we are going to mount this on to there, like that. So here's where we're gonna need this little piece. It's gonna slip in like that. And then so we're gonna put our strap right here, nailed to this piece of board. So here we go. I'm gonna use a longer piece. Bend it a little, then right up there I'm gonna do that, then that, and I looked on every other video on YouTube, and there's a lot of videos that show this toilet, but there's none that actually show it and how to build it. So I'm gonna give you a little demonstration too, that maybe in another video. So now I'll take this strap, got some screws, and I'm just gonna screw it in. Gonna make sure it's on that. I'm gonna just start it. I'm gonna want it very tight so it doesn't come loose. You know what? That may not work. Gonna do this. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna want it like there. That one. I'll give her a really snug fit so it doesn't pop undone when we don't want it to. Okay, now the top one. Okay, well that didn't go so well. I think I didn't screw the bottom one in enough. So I'm gonna redo it. You know what? We're gonna have to put it one more down. Maybe another. That's crazy snug, so that will definitely work. So now we're gonna put the next elbow up, and then I'll get back. Okay, so now that I looked at it, this is loose and the water's gonna leak. So I just cut another support, and now we're going to screw this in again to keep it up. That's pretty tight. Maybe loosen it a little. There we go. So basically we're gonna put a little bit of silicone around there so no water gets in. So right now though, I'm going to put a PVC elbow right here. So yeah. What is that? I don't know. Okay, so I just tightened these back up, and then I put the other 90-degree elbow on, and then I'll show you what I'm gonna do next. And in case I didn't show you, this is where that little stub of PVC went. So now we're going to take this, basically I just made it into a U shape. So that's gonna go on just like that. Just like that. I don't think I'll need any PVC cement because these are some pretty tight connections. And if it does leak, I'll take it off and put some PVC cement on, but I don't think it will. Then this is going down into our septic tank, and that's where I'm gonna go to next. And then, but right now, I'm gonna cut out a little piece of pipe. It's gonna go from here down. I'm gonna support it right there, and then it's gonna go down into my septic tank. So, here we go. So I think I'm gonna use this pipe since it's here, and it's about the perfect length. So, yeah, I'm gonna kind of dig some dirt out, so, and then put this in. Just tightening up all my connections, and yeah. So I'm gonna support it there, but honestly, right now, I think I'm gonna take this out, dig the hole for the septic tank, and then I'll get back with you, and yeah. So. And also, forgot to mention, another reason why I'm not cementing these together is because in case there's a clog right here, I can just take one of the elbows off and get the clog out. And of course, when I'm digging my septic tank, we're running into, of course, you get 2 inches down and you just run into clay. So I have to do this, and it's really hard because it's all wet, so it sticks together. It's so annoying. So we may have to have it out of the ground about an inch. And also, forgot to mention, the lid you want to leave above the ground, because when it gets full, you want to empty it, however that may be. In this situation, I'm not going to be pooping, just maybe peeing, and honestly, the one reason why I did this is because my old one got filled with leaves and stuff, and it just clogged the whole system up. So with this, the septic tank will catch everything, and it'll be perfect. So, yeah. Okay, so I have my septic tank here, and it's just perfect. So, and I also forgot to tell you, don't make this go straight down into the lid, because then, for 2 reasons. Then there may be some smells that come out of here, and when it's filled, you want to be able to empty it. And it wouldn't be too easy to empty it when it's like this, and you have to unscrew this and then pull it straight up the pipe. But you could silicone the pipe around this, but again, then you'd have a lot of trouble emptying it. So I put it just back a little, so this will go straight down, then there will be another elbow and go straight in. That's just about the right depth, so I'm gonna get a drill and cut a 1.5 inch hole into the bucket, and then another out of it. I also forgot to mention we will need a 2-inch hole saw or a drill bit. If you're using a drill bit, you may want to use like a 1 3/4 inch, but I just have a hole saw, so I'm gonna put this about right at that neck. So here we go. There we go. So that's one perfect hole. Just gonna see if it fits well. A little bit too big, but I may put some plumber's putty or some silicone, which I'm gonna silicone it anyway. So that will be there, and then we will also want an X-flow pipe. So yeah, I'm gonna drill that. I'm wondering, should I do it straight back, or should I go right to the side? I'll put it straight back. Like right here. Make sure it's perfect. Then I may want this a little bit lower so it drains. That one went a bit easier. So, there we go. And now I will put this right here. And I also forgot to mention our gate valve will go right here. And so yeah, I'll go get the gate valve and we'll be ready. Okay, so I'm gonna cut a little piece of pipe off of this, maybe about 3 inches off. I'm gonna put it right here, and then our gate valve will go right there. So when we want to flush, we just open up the gate valve. It all goes down, and then when we're done, we can shut it, and it'll fill up, and we can use it again. So I'm gonna cut it about there, and then I'll get back. Okay, so just to get things going, I'm gonna silicone this right here. And just make sure it's watertight. But I'll do that later, because right now we are going to measure this, and I just got this piece cut off. So I'm gonna put this up to there like that. Then I'm gonna measure from here down to where I'll have my elbow, and then it'll go into my septic tank, and I'll cut that and I'll get back. Okay, so I just got all my pipes cut and we're ready to install everything. Mostly. We still have to install the drain for this. That may be in another video. Part 2 anyway. So that'll go in like that. Then I got this ABS elbow, just found it lying around, and it's the only one I have, so it has to work. So I cut this also. So that's gonna go in like that. And then this will go like that. So that'll go in. And this will go in. I have to do this first. So that'll go in like that. Then this will go in like that. And we're mostly done. Almost, actually. So we'll screw the lid on. So now all we have to do is the drain, which is a lot of digging. So I don't think you're gonna want to watch that, so we'll skip ahead. So, okay, here's the drain, and that's gonna come over, go down, then it's gonna go in right there, because that's where I have an existing pipe. And sad thing is, so that's a forgot what angle that is right there, but I don't have 45 for right here, so I'm going to have to buy one, so that won't be today. But we will be able to test this out today. I'll just run the pipe as close as I can. Sorry, I wasn't looking. I'll just run it as close as I can for now, and it'll should just drain in and then out. So let's put the drain on. Okay, so I got the pipe in. Took a long time. There were a lot of rocks, and in here I siliconed all the joints and stuff. So in here, cut that pipe a little bit too long. So there's the X-flow pipe, and I put that little sewer grate thing on it, so no debris can get into the X-flow pipe and clog it, like what was happening with our old toilet. So yeah, there it is. I siliconed it all. It looks like that's not sealed, but it is. It's just light coming through. Then when I get the time, I may make like a 3-minute video for this, just putting a 45 on there over to that. And then I'll probably have a whole video of me doing it. So that'll be really fun. I siliconed that as well. And I'll show you this. So that comes down. Then I have my gate valve that goes down. That would be underground. Then that goes into my septic tank. And that goes out. I hope you enjoyed this video. And it was a really fun project. And yeah. I also forgot. I'm gonna strap it right here, so this, when we open it, it doesn't jiggle around and possibly create a loose joint, then leaks. So I'm gonna strap that on, and it should work really well. And have to wait 30 minutes for the silicone to dry, so that's gonna suck, but it looks very nice. So, and this will be underground, so you won't see that. And yeah, should turn out very nice. I'm gonna put a strap right there, and I'll do that right now. Okay, so here's the strap. I cut a really long one since I didn't plan on having this gap right here. So you just bend the edges in so I can have a flat platform to screw into. So I'll screw this one in. Hard because this is, never mind. Didn't screw it in all the way, so I can move it like this. Yeah. So now I'll take this and screw these in. And there we go. Okay, so we have it all done, buried it. This stuck out a little bit more than I wanted, but it's too late to go back and fix. When I screwed this one in, all of the pipes popped loose from the silicone, so I had to do it all again, and I buried all of it. I am wondering where to put my gutter. This hose is to my gutter up there. I may put a T right here, then put some silicone around it, or I don't know. So that's the one. Excuse me. That's the one thing I'm wondering. So we'll give her a quick test. Hey guys, it's the next day, and as you can see, we have a little leak here, but I ran out of silicone, so I'll just fix that later. And so it's working great other than the little leak. The septic tank is great. So I'll give you a little demonstration of it. So fill it up, though it is filled up most of the way. So just put a couple flowers in there. So here goes the flush. And there it is. And then when you're done, just fill it up. And it works amazing. And I'll get a view of the septic tank. So there's the flower I just flushed. And so yeah, I have to cut this pipe shorter because everything gets clogged right there because there's no room. So I'll give you a little flush with it, the lid off. It does leak a little. But with the lid on, that's no problem. So, yeah. And then, so, I have to fix that leak right there. But I'll just do that later. So, thank you for watching. Comment, subscribe, like, and special thanks to my cameraman, Grant Buckman. So thanks. So, see you in the next video. So the next video will most likely be a video of a demonstration of this. So, please watch that. Recommend this video to your friends if you... So thanks for watching. Bye.